All right. So, you hear that? Yeah. This makes sense. Cats versus dogs. Get out of here, you fucking asshole. This will be fucking brief. All right, cats versus dogs. Is this fucking mic even working? Fucking bullshit. Whatever. Yeah, cats versus dogs. So, I've always been a dog person. The first dog I ever had, first animal I ever had was a dog. His name was Charlie. Too young to really actually like. Yeah, I definitely appreciated the dog. He was great. But I've had like I've had a rabbit. My mom has had like at least like 6 cats in and out of the house throughout the years. But it wasn't until I was like 22, 23. I was dealing with a bunch of like anxiety issues, to put it lightly. And I was like, man, I need something to go home to that I can love, that some type of unconditional, like that is blind to my anxiety and everything I was going through at that particular point in time. Because I was like afraid to tell my parents. I was afraid to tell my friends. Still haven't even told half these motherfuckers yet. Like, this is fucking 5-6 years later, and I'm still trying to get the right equation down or the right solution. But I was like, I need something. Like, I'm tired of going home alone. Women, I was always just more interested in short-term relationships because I didn't care or want to involve them in what was going on with me. So I was just like, man, I need something to love. So I got a fucking dog. Her name's Molly. I was looking around, went to the pound in Greensboro, and I'm just like, I saw a few dogs, but I saw her, like, she's just this little fucking, like, Molly. Wait for it. There she, no, I'm in here. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, my little black dog. Yeah, you're a black dog. Yeah, it's a pretty black dog. Yeah. So yeah, I got her from the pound. Cute dog. She's like a year old. Had like some disclaimer on the adoption sheet. Pretty much. Oh, just go away. Okay. Saying she has like a toy aggression and this and that and da whatever. And eventually, I mean, like, she's fucking horrible around other dogs. She'll bite their face off. So around humans, it's fine. So I got what I asked for by getting a dog from the pound with the aggression issues. But she's awesome. Completely served her purpose. And hopefully I did something for her as well. It's mutual. But so eventually down the road, like, I've been working I've always been working, and I was like, fuck, I need something else to, something for her while I'm gone. And I looked into dogs, but I'm like, I live in a fucking apartment. It just like, that just doesn't seem like the right thing to do, to get a whole nother fucking dog and walking and this and that and all the attention, and the fact that Molly's mean towards most dogs, and I don't want to come back home to a bloodbath. So I heard that cats can make good partners for dogs, and I was at the pound multiple times for years, and then finally I'm chilling, and my girlfriend at the time is like, we're chilling, we're at the pound, and she's like, wait, did you see that cat up there? And I was just like, what? I've seen all the cats. And then there's a cat. And it's on the top shelf. And I look up and like, she's sleeping at the time. And then she wakes up, puts her face to the glass, and it's just like meowing, patting. She's a tiny cat. And I'm like, oh, well, and also I love like gray cats with white feet. There's like the white mittens. They're fucking fly. So I'm like, yeah, I'd like to see that cat. So the handler is like, oh, fuck. Not this fucking cat. They make sure to specifically like go like kind of like block off the door and have somebody watch it. And they let her out like, yeah, she tries to escape a lot and whatever and this and that. She's a certain way. And she just like they put her on the ground. I've like handled like 1 billion cats at the fucking pound, and she just like runs up to me and like hops on my lap and starts purring, and I'm like, done. Like, obviously I have an aggressive dog. I mean, you need to monitor these two, but like this cat is something that is like, this is a positive, like this is a good animal. Like I have a good vibe about this. And, so I go to the adoption person in the facility, and they're like, yeah, get your information. And she's like, we just want to let you know that Bella has been in trouble with other cats. She got removed from like 2 cat communities for like beating the shit out of them. And we let you know, like, when like at some point in time, they were like trying to explain to me, like, while they were putting her in the box to go, like, yeah, we had to frisk her, like pick her up by her neck because she's so fucking aggressive, and she was like pretty pissed off. I'm like, damn, what did I get into? This goddamn crazy ass fuck cat. And whatever, she's like meowing in the box. My girlfriend has her in her car, and we get a litter box from her. We drive back and whatever, and yeah, it's fine. Like the cat's there. The cat's at home. I keep them separated as much like for the first like couple weeks, and eventually, like the cat fucking holds its own against the dog, and it's like a mutual respect. I've seen them sleeping together a couple of times, and I can just tell from the demeanor of my dog that she's more stimulated and appreciates having something else around when I'm gone. So it worked. Cats and dogs can get along, even if you have an aggressive pound dog. My suggestion is to get an aggressive pound cat so they can just. And I think the dog is more afraid of the fucking cat than the cat is the dog. The cat will literally stand up and pop Molly in the face. It's fucking hilarious and scary because I don't want her to poke Molly's eye or fuck it up or whatever it is. But they get along. They respect each other, and they can both hold their own. I've got cat trees and all sorts of shit for the cat to climb up on if Molly did decide to flip the fuck out. So successful story. Title is Cats versus Dogs, and I can just go and be brief about that. Cats are very fucking independent. They do whatever the fuck they want when they want. You don't come to them for affection. They come to you. It's kind of like I wake up in the morning and she'll be laying on my chest, or I'll be like laying on the couch and she'll just like, boop, like pop up. But if God forbid, I try to pick her up myself and put her on the couch, she has none of that shit. And she'll meow and whatever and jump off. So cats are independent. Dogs are very dependent. I would say much more loving to an extent. I mean, they're like constantly available to love. Cats love, but it's on their own fucking terms. So yeah, dogs are harder to maintain. You gotta fucking walk them 3-4 times a day for an extended period of time. Food's not really that big of an issue for me, at least. I mean, I feed my dog and my cat from some very good pet food. It's like $13 a bag, which are tiny bags. But I mean, if I go out and buy a fucking like $13 filet on Friday and some whatever, and spend like $20, $30 on lunch, I can definitely pay $13 fucking a bag for my cat and my dog's food. So fuck Beneful, fuck Pedigree, fuck all that cheap trash. Treat your animal right, because it's not that more expensive to do. But yeah, dogs are more taxing. It takes a lot more to please and just maintain a dog versus a cat. Just sit around and clean themselves, lick their ass, whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. They shit in a litter box and piss and cover it up, and you got to just scoop out turds like every day and throw it out. And that's like the hardest part is like maintaining a litter box, which isn't even that hard. And there's even litter boxes out there that self-clean. Cats are fucking easy. They're really easy. The only thing I hate about, I love my cat, but the only thing I hate about him is I've learned to respect her, but it gets really fucking annoying when I come home and I want to love her and show affection, and she's just like, fuck you. So cats versus dogs, they're both great animals. I highly suggest either one. Maybe not having a cat around a baby might swat it in the face, but that's just me. But yeah, that's cats versus dogs, and I'm gonna go eat my dinner. Yeah.